I absolutely smoked you in Game Week 1 Fantasy League. You know when they say on your marks, get set, go. I was off before the gun even went. 83 points. The average was 54. Out of the team of the week, I had 3. Do you know how great it feels when you went with Ekitike and you saw a Joe Pedro stinker, Joe Carres stinker, Sesko stinker. He even started on the bench. Oli Watkins blank. Isak didn't even play. And if you went for Isak, you were just playing stupid. You are not tapped in. Tap in. That guy is not playing until maybe after the transfer window. But I went with a fabulous team. I went with Kudus. He delivered. I had Reinders as my differential goal and an assist. He was fantastic, right? I was disappointed though by Wirtz. Wirtz absolutely disappointed me. He has to leave my team. He gave a stinker, and the worst thing is I sacrificed 8 Nuri and Kukurea just to fit Wirtz in my team, and he absolutely gave a stinker. And I could have went with Semenyo. For his price, 8.5, and now he's playing away at Newcastle, and we know Newcastle are preparing for war. With everything that's happening, Newcastle are preparing for war, and I don't think Wirtz is making it out alive. That's my opinion. Bruno G and Joe Linton, they will not make that man leave that pitch alive. He struggled against Bournemouth at Anfield on opening day, where Liverpool was dominating the game. What is he going to do at St. James's Park against Bruno G and Joe Linton, like I said? And Liverpool struggle when they go away to Newcastle. We know last season it was a thriller of a game, 3-3. But I'm not sure if Wirtz can cope with the intensity of the Premier League right now. We know even Frimpong was struggling. Frimpong is injured. The man didn't even play 90 minutes and he's already out until after the international break. Kirk has struggled. I think Liverpool are in for it. I honestly do believe that Newcastle are geared up for war. So for me, I know I have one transfer and I think it's going to be Wirtz. Please let me know what you think. I think it's going to be Wirtz, and I think the obvious choice is to bring in Semenyo. Let me see my options based on match week 1. I'm not bringing in Gakpo. It's too risky because even after that, Liverpool are playing Arsenal, and I think Arsenal are pretty solid defensively. I don't know. Should I go Cherky? I'm not sure if he's gonna start. I really don't know. Maybe Odegaard. He had a fantastic game. Maybe Odegaard. I think I might go Odegaard. Either Semenyo or Odegaard. I might just go Odegaard. I need an Arsenal player. Martinelli stinker. In the mid, maybe let me see price. Based on price. Palmer stinker. The fact that Palmer stunk up the pitch as well, that saved me that game week. Bruno, I didn't go Bruno. I said I know Manchester United. I'm familiar with your game. I know who you are. I'm not having a Manchester United player in my team. It's too risky. They are unreliable, completely unreliable, right? So I avoided Man United players. So I'm not getting Bruno. I can't afford him anyway. Mamouche's value dropped. I think there's only Odegaard there realistically. Mbeumo against Fulham. Will they cook? Maybe Matthias Cunha. He had a solid game. Away to Fulham. Home to Burnley, maybe. Who takes penalties for United? I might just go Cunha. Honestly, can't go Eze. Actually, don't know who I'm going to go with. But let me put it this way. It's between Odegaard, maybe Cunha, Mbeumo, and I think Semenyo. I think maybe just go Semenyo. Home against Wolves, but next away against Tottenham, then Brighton, then Newcastle, some difficult fixtures. Whereas United, they have some good things, to be honest. Fulham and Burnley. And then I'll swap him out against City. Away, Mbeumo. He played 90 minutes, but he was more of a threat and had some shots. I think maybe I go Mbeumo. Let me try Mbeumo. Nah, I'm going to go Odegaard. I'm going Odegaard. Home against Leeds. Leeds, he might cook. I'm going Odegaard. Okay, so I'm making my transfer. I'm going Odegaard. So this is going to be my team. Wirtz out. He's not going to survive. So my team, Van der Ven. A Steve full profile. I don't know. Ambassador Chelsea. Hey, I'm giving Spurs won't keep a clean sheet against City at the Etihad. Spurs won't keep a clean sheet. I might as well give you my predictions now. So I think Chelsea will cook West Ham tonight. I think City will beat Spurs. It might be a tight game, but at the end, I see City winning. I think City are refreshed. Spurs is a bogey team. For City, they are cruising after a 3-0 win, but with all due respect, it was against Burnley, and we saw how they played against PSG. They allowed PSG a lot of the possession, and they eventually conceded. So I think City will punish Spurs when they're sitting back. I think their best chance is to actually attack, right, and try get something in the game. I do think they will score. They have a good squad, good enough to score, but I think City still win the game. Bournemouth is going to be good against Wolves. I think I might take a minus for Semenyo. I think Villa will beat Brentford. I think Burnley and Sunderland will be interesting. Although Sunderland started the season on fire 3-0 against West Ham, I think Burnley are the better team. So I do think Burnley will think of that game as an opportunity for them to get their first 3 points this season. I think it might be a draw, but if anything, I am favoring Burnley, especially at Turf Moor. Lyle Foster, you have to cook. I've went with Lyle Foster, showing faith to my South African patriot. My boy, I believe in you. You're back in the Premier League. You were banging the first season. Obviously, this is before he got ill. He got ill, guys. You know, he had some depression to deal with. He wasn't okay. Needed some time off. But he's a quality player. He's already banged in his first season in the Premier League. I believe in him. I'm showing faith. He's one of my strikers, right? So, I think my midfield and my striker is fine. My defense is a little bit lacking. Do I go for Bruggen or do I go Sales? Crystal Palace are dangerous. Although they played a European game on Thursday, how will that affect them going forward? I don't know. Brentford are a pretty solid team. Forest are a pretty solid team. I think Palace will be it's going to be a challenge for Palace to juggle both European fixtures and Premier League again. But Everton, I think I might just go with Verbruggen. I went with Sals last time he conceded. I might just go with Verbruggen because I think Crystal Palace at home is absolutely dangerous. So now I need to select no, it's risky. Let me go. It's risky because I have Van Hecke. So let me just go keep ourselves with Van Hecke at the back, right? So that's going to be my bench. Now I have to choose captain. Do I go Haaland again? But he's against Spurs. It's a bogey team for City. And we know that you don't back the early kickoff. I have Salah as captain. I have Salah as captain for Monday night. I think I will leave it at that. I think I'm going to leave Salah as captain. Although it's going to be a very difficult game, I think I'm leaving Salah as captain. Or should I just go play it safe and go Haaland? Should I play it safe and go Haaland? What should I do? He looked very, very sharp. I think I'm going to go Haaland again. I'm just going to go Haaland again. Unfortunately, I think it's the safest choice. I do think Liverpool are in for a war game at St. James's Park. So this is my team, right? I'm going Haaland captain, Salah vice. And although it's against Spurs, I know it's an early kickoff. You don't back it. I am going Haaland. I'm trusting him, right? So yeah, I've went with that. So my predictions again, Chelsea beat West Ham, City beat Spurs, Bournemouth beat Wolves, Villa beat Brentford, Burnley and Sunderland. I think Burnley 1-0, right? 1-0 victory for Burnley. I think it's going to be narrow or by 1 goal. Arsenal Leeds, Arsenal easy. Arsenal easy against Leeds. Maybe I should go Odegaard. Crystal Palace, Forest. I think it's going to be a draw. Everton, Brighton, I think it's going to be a draw. Fulham United, I think United win. Honestly, based on that performance, I think United will win. If they play anything like they did against Arsenal, they should be able to beat Fulham, right? Newcastle and Liverpool, I think Newcastle, they win that game. I'm sorry. They have to win that game. The custody battle match for Alexander Isak, he should just come on and be presented as the trophy. The winner keeps Isak. Custody battle match between Newcastle and Liverpool. Whoever wins this keeps Isak, but I think Wirtz will not make it out alive. So with that being said, that's my team. That's why I'm going with Haaland captain, but I absolutely smoked y'all in the first game week. Look at these ratings. Look at these ratings. In some leagues, I'm 1, 2, 3, top 5, top 5, top 5. Look at this. 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1. I was absolutely cooking. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. I absolutely cooked. Overall, my overall points, my overall ranking, out of almost 11 million players, my overall ranking is in the top 119,000. That's not too bad, guys. Let's be honest. That's not too bad. Out of about 10 million. What is that? What is this percentage? Just give me 1 second. 118,578. 118,578. That is the top 1.1%. I absolutely cooked. But game week 2, to be honest, I'm pretty nervous. I just hope Haaland bangs against Spurs. That's it. My hope rests in Haaland because I know Liverpool are going to have a tricky one. And yeah, hopefully Odegaard also comes through. But that is my game week 1. That is my match week 1 team. That's how I did. And that is never mind. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
We'll be there. Do you care though? Who will be there?